It's your boy, Lyrical Voice, Lyrical God, Lyrics Voice, Mr. Light Life Empire himself. Y'all already know what it is, man. And guess what? Bitch, we lit. Wanna know why we lit? Because we alive. Wanna know why we alive? Because it wasn't our time to go yet. You know what I'm saying? So, that being stated, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Sheesh. You feel me? Um, real quick though. Damn, this phone about to die. This phone is about to die. This phone about to die. But for the meantime, real quick. Oh, YouTube. By the way, I own a copyright to all my music. Stop fucking playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You feel me? But yeah, man. So look, how's your day been, bro? How's your day been? Like, real talk. How has your day been? Because just to fall asleep with one, nigga, I'm gonna smoke a black. See, like back in the day, back when I really wanted to like relax my mind and shit, I used to smoke like a motherfucker. Upgraded. You feel me? But these days, man, why does it taste like soap? Why does it taste like soap? Wait, I can't do that. That right there? Mm-mm. Wait, that right there tastes like soap. Hold on. It might be the fork. It might be the fork. Hold on, bro. Let me see. I usually don't use metal forks, but let's see. Hold on. Yeah, it tastes like soap, and it ain't my hand. It ain't my hand. You feel me? But yeah, it's okay. I got another. Luckily, I got another suit. So we're not even gonna. I'm gonna just stick to what I know. You feel me? I'm gonna stick to what I know. But besides that, levitation the dream. Yeah, cool cut and even cut out the green. You feel me? But look, real quick, I'm gonna ask y'all. Well, first and foremost, let me cover this live. Let me cover this live stream real quick. You know, um, I'm calling out to Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, for creation, um, ancestors, divine light. You feel me? Um, guide this stream, guide my intentions, guide my heart, guide my mental, so that I am a vessel to deliver the message of which needing to be delivered. Um, so with that being said, yeah, let's get into this one, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Sheesh, you heard? So look, I want to know. I really want to know something real quick. How do y'all feel about today's? How do y'all feel about what's going on in today's society? Like, how do y'all like really feel about that? Have y'all been keeping up with what I've been posting? Um, and if so, how are y'all liking the content lately? I know I started off, um, Used to be anxious to fall asleep, or just to wake up at a new day. And knowing tomorrow's not promised, but look forward to seeing it anyway. If it thinks that the God of the universe not gonna talk about it, if you know about it, we could get together and debate about it and live in the moment. That is the present. That's why they call it a gift. Get out the rift that put in your women and come to the government shit. Look at my actual see is alive. Be in my presence, like talking to God on a parallel multiverse. I had to put another beat in the hearse. Angels and aliens walking the search. Devils and demons controlling the curse. Hey, look. But it is got enemy and extra judging the pain because of we think our favorites are angels and things of that nature. Hey, look, when you know what you know, don't be sad, don't you cry just to go wrong way. And when you fall asleep, no tomorrow's a new day. So look, real shit though. Look, yeah, man, yeah. Hold up, somebody's out there. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, spirit. Thank me. Thank you, me. Thank you, self. Because, by the way, that song was called Daydream by yours truly, Lyrical Voice. Y'all be sure to go check me out on all streaming platforms. You heard? I promise you. Look, you're not going to be disappointed. Guarantee it. As you can already hear, you're not going to be disappointed. But, let me say this, man. Let me say this to y'all real quick, man. Look, man. Somebody out there that's been daydreaming. I know I have. I know I've been daydreaming. I've been daydreaming like a motherfucker. I've been daydreaming about overnight success because I just know that I'm meant to be famous and not famous in the sense of fame like these weirdos out here selling their souls and shit. I'm not talking about that type of famous. Like I'm talking about famous in the sense of like authentic fame, like pure fame, like fame in the sense of like really like being globally known and still being able to maintain my dignity and my morals and what and 10 times out of 10 overseer them individuals in their fake positions of power. I'm just being honest. A lot of these individuals that's celebrities now or that's been celebrities now or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna be honest. They're not really like bro look, they're not that famous for real. I mean, like they're famous because they're globally known, right? Uh, thanks, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Be sure to look. Hold on. Matter of fact, hey, I'm streaming now. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. One of my subscribers just commented on on my dance video. So, but yeah. So like, yeah, man. So like, somebody out there is daydreaming, bro. And if you've been, and if, look, and if you are a dreamer, if you are a dreamer, if you are a visionary, if you have foresight if you got foresight about your life, you feel me, about your existence, your everything, and things of that nature type shit. Look, real talk. Keep that vision, for real, for real. Keep that vision, because your vision, and I say vision, and I mean vision, I don't mean dream. Keep dreaming, but keep sight of that vision, because that vision is what's going to guide you. That vision is what's going to guide you. Your dream is just a map. Once you visualize that map, then you start visualizing. Start to visualize. Once you dream, once you get that map in a dream or through multiple dreams, once you gain that map within multiple dreams, right? Start to implement a vision. And the way you start to implement that vision, first you write it out. You write it out. No matter how many times you gotta write it out, no matter how many times you gotta write out that vision, write it out. And because here's the thing, that dream becomes the vision. That vision becomes your reality. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Dreams become visions. Visions become reality. Reality becomes your duality. Once that reality kicks in, then you begin to dualize. Everything will start to implement in this life. So now to the point where now your vision and your reality are in sync. So that's your dual. That's your dual. For those that know what dual means duo. You feel me? So yeah. Boom. Everything is a play on words. Words is magic. Remember I told you that, right? Um, so look, keep your vision. Dream. Dream big. Dream big. Dream big. Dream, matter of fact, dream bigger. Dream bigger. Cause see me, I'm gonna be honest. Me, I'm taking over the world. I'm taking over the world by storm. That's how big that's how big my vision is. I'm taking over the world by storm. I am the new order. That's how big my vision is. I am the new order. Cause this corrupted shit is a it. I'm here to set my people free by any means necessary. I'm here to set my people free. And guess what? If you are subscribed to this channel, if you are subscribed to any of my 3 channels, if you subscribe to any of my 3 channels, guess what? You are you're operating, or you're going to begin to operate in your true freedom. And what I mean by true freedom, I mean breaking free, breaking away, unplugging from the matrix, unplugging from this false life. That is. But here's the thing. In order to do that, you have to first be able to go within yourself and face every part of you that you don't like, that you like, that you're comfortable with, that you're not comfortable with, in betweens. Well, actually, no, there is no in betweens. You're either comfortable with it or you ain't. Point blank period. There is no middle grounds. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There is no middle ground. Is there a middle ground in life? Because you're either at the top or you're at the bottom. And you're only at the bottom, if you're not at the top. There is no middle ground. You're either here or you're here. Anything in between is just that. Anything in between here and here is a ladder. So you climb that ladder. So from the bottom to the top, you climb that ladder. You feel me? That's it. There is no in between. Anything in between here and here is nothing but space and motherfucking opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So there is no middle ground. You're either down here or you're up here. Me personally, I'm up here. And if you subscribe to any of my 3 channels, guess what? You're up here. Point blank period. You're up here. That ass. And don't let nobody tell you that you're not up here. And anybody that try to dictate or manipulate or try to downplay your position from being up here, guess what? You laugh in their face and tell them to fuck off. You laugh in their face and you tell them to fuck off. And then you dance circles around them. Literally. Dance circles around them. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I just wanted to get up here real quick, man. Give y'all a quick little message. Um, And with that being stated, y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sheesh. Like Life Empire, man. We on the road to overnight fucking success. Feel me? There's no numbers, because numbers are infinite. We on the road to overnight success. Straight like that. Like Life Empire, man. Rest in peace, take off. Momo.